Hello and welcome to the Procrastinarium. My name is Jan and today we're playing EU4 as Prussia. This should be a Tuesday episode and it is pre-recorded because it is New Year's week and I will most likely be away all week. We are still Protestant, although mostly Catholic it would seem. Actually, we're now mostly Protestant, which is good. Still have a few other religions as well, as Reformed in Stettin and Lublin and Moldavia are Orthodox. We have quite a few Catholic provinces left to convert, but that should not be an issue. We are now making a profit. We have loans due. We will repay them as soon as possible. And our maintenance is still incredibly low, but if we put it fully up, it is still good. We are fabricating a claim on Oberlausitz. Let us actually quickly take a look at how our aggressive expansion is doing. It is actually not that bad. It is 3 over there and 14 over here. Do you have any aggressive expansion? No, you don't. We have aggressive expansion with a few nations simply because, well, we have been at war quite a bit lately. Bohemia is, once again, well, continuously being allied with Sweden and the Hansa. Should not be much of an issue. We do have a thingy we can survive. Denmark, Hungary and Saxony cancelled military access and now Thuringia wants some military access, which I'm fine with. We are now actually losing a little bit of money because of our army maintenance, so we're going to bump it down just a little bit and then we'll pump it back up as soon as we go to war. Actually, none of these provinces can hold the army. Our army is too big! Surprisingly, we're going to split it in half and take one half and put it into Ratibor. The other one will go into Oberlausitz. Take over all these provinces. There is a revolt possible in Brandenburg, Moldavia and Niederlausitz. Now we have a claim on Bohemia. Thuringia is at war with Crimea and the Crimean Conquest of Genoa. Crimea is at war with Austria, Genoa, Thuringia, the Papal States, Savoy and Hungary. The Ottomans? The Ottomans are in that war as well. Poland still would not be our vassal, which is not surprising. There's some religious turmoil again. We got this event in the last episode. It is a silly event, but we're going to proclaim religious independence again, which we seem to do over and over and over again. We're going to declare war for Oberlausitz. We're going to call our allies. France and Hesse would of course say yes. And Lithuania of course joined our war because they have no choice. To pump up our army maintenance. We can take a national idea in the meantime. Possible advisors +1, but Fine Arts and Academy of course is going to be what we are going for. We are not going to conquer Oberlausitz. Let's see, the Hansa, Sweden, France, Hesse, they all joined the war like they're supposed to. We've improved relations with Crimea up to 100. What is actually the naval capabilities? Naval capabilities of Sweden are actually quite high. Our ships got attacked by the Hansa. Did we lose all of them? No, they were just defeated. Okay. We're gonna tell them to stop protecting our trade and let them heal up. We of course might get attacked by them in Bohemia, but we should be okay. Especially if France marches over, which I'm guessing they will. The Netherlands still exist. These are still controlled by Flemish patriots. Austria apparently is not recovering them, therefore. Actually, Saxony is now joined in this war. Why is Saxony in this war? Who are they allied with? Sweden. Ah, Sweden took control of the war. Baffling buffoons. Diplomat after diplomat has failed us. Their incompetence so flabbergasting that the world has started to see us in a different light. Our inept diplomats have ruined our reputation. I wish I could execute them. Diplomatic reputation -5 for 5 years. Isn't good. Is not good. Saxony is now being occupied. We can take Fine Arts and Academy. We're actually... Yeah, we're going to take Fine Arts and Academy because we won't need the admin power anyways. We're not going to release any countries. But we will... We're going to vassalize them. We're not going to take any provinces that we would need to then incorporate into the nation. Our relations with everyone are still quite high. They consider us a rival. They consider us a rival. We're actually going to... Oh, actually, we have improved the relations. The Palatinate? Yeah, we're going to go... Oh, we're improving relations with the Palatinate. What other electors are there? Trier? Trier might vote for us. And Lord... No, actually, we need to keep a diplomat. They went and attacked the Catholic zealots? Really? We're going after, apparently, Bohemia and Breslau. Or actually, they're probably going to come down and try to attack us in Ratibor. Or in Moravia, rather. Which I'm fine with. Especially if the Lithuanians come and help us out. Even if they don't, we should stand quite well in Moravia. They would have to cross a river, and I think this is... The province is... Where does it say that again? Do it like this. It's plains, but they would have to cross a river and a mountain. Quite a large army going against the Saxons over here, which we are fine with. The French now marching towards us, and apparently Sweden standing in Lübeck. The French are also occupying the entirety of Munster, who is at war with Trier, in the Trerian conquest of Westphalen, which is over here. The French. I like how the French are chasing around people. We took out another alone, it's not surprising. We are at war. And we're not managing to secure any money from trade at the moment. We've taken the siege of Moravia. Now moving into Bohemia itself. The Swedish got defeated. Each war we go into, we start losing money. It's a natural progression for us, apparently. We're actually losing quite a bit. We're going to save a bit of money by dropping fleet maintenance down to 0. We don't need the fleet maintenance at the moment. Well, that saves us a bit of money. Not much, but a little bit. Of course, the French army is continuing to devastate everyone alongside our Lithuanian allies. As soon as... there we go, over... Oops, I accidentally clicked one of the options. I think it was try to help them, so... I think. Not quite sure now. Can we actually force the Swedes to give us Bohemia as a vassal? No. For some reason it's not in there. It might still be. We can't deal with Bohemia on the other. The Hansa. If we sued a peace for peace, the Hansa would actually peace out on a white peace. So we are going to white peace the Hansa out. That should help us immensely. The Saxons are of course still in this war, but they're probably gonna get invaded by someone or other in a minute. They're of course trying to retake Oberlausitz because it is a war goal, and you don't want the war goal to be in enemy hands. You never want the war goal to be in enemy hands. Austria is still an ally now, allied with Saxony, who is over here. There are 12 trade ships. Yeah, we should be able to take them out. If our navy fleet maintenance was at 0, which it was. Yeah, go back into the water. And we lost the ship, apparently. Yeah, a galley. That will do. Don't care that much. Why can't I get you to give me Bohemia as a vassal? Because I don't really want to take provinces from them, because aggressive expansion, unlawful territory in the Empire. Of course, Czech Patriots now in Niederlausitz. For some reason they're doing better sieging than I am, which I'm not too excited about. Munster is still falling, quite significantly. Of course, no one is invading Sweden itself. Although Lithuania might go and try to take Åselen Reval. Commedia dell'arte performance. Hiri Hiri. Let loose Pantalone, Hera Queen, and all other stock characters of the traditional Commedia dell'arte on your unsuspecting population and watch as they are entertained by the antics and the shenanigans. A good piece of comedy can make anyone forget for a while that their everyday lives are wasted away laboring under the yokes of tyrannical rulers. Plus, it's fun. Can make it happen. Yearly prestige +1, lose 10 admin power, 32.20 ducats, or point of distraction, lose 5 prestige. We're going to make it happen. Don't mind getting a bit more prestige in. We are a member of the HRE, of course. Quite a few reforms were enacted, therefore we aren't doing too well. Savoy wants military access. We will grant them military access. Teaching the Saxons that now sits. Another reform. Hofgericht. Hofgericht. Yearly prestige plus 0.5 for the Emperor, for creation cost minus 10% for the Emperor, and yearly prestige for members minus 0.5. Austria annulled treaties with Crimea, well annulled treaties with Lithuania and Prussia. You pay 14 ducats. Austria lost. Denmark declared war on Munster. Conquest Kansas Belly. Won the battle of Oberlausitz. Now we're going to go into Niederlausitz and well, the Saxons still would not. Peace out. We're going to go and conquer them. Well, parts of them at least. They are too big to vassalize even if we wanted to. I would if I could, but they are too big. So, Crimea cancelled military access. How many diplomatic relations we've got? 6 out of 6. It's not that bad actually. Have a royal marriage with Sweden, Austria. Those might pass away soon. We have better air than we have a king. King is actually quite shit. To detach a few sieges in Anhalt, Leipzig, and Saxony and siege those provinces. Perhaps we can get Saxony to give away a few things or something. Or something of that sort. The Lithuanians aren't sieging Reval. I thought they would be. I guess they can't. The Livonians probably won't give them access. Livonians not being too happy. Sweden, of course, the big empire of Sweden they always want to be. Which, if you watch the... if you followed Paradox for a while, you will know that they are slightly obsessed with the Empire of Sweden. Which is quite fun. So. The French fleet is blockading over there. They still have a fleet going. Although we are going to send our troops to patrol in Lübeck, I doubt they will actually go and attack us. Their entire fleet is now seems to be in the bay in the Gulf of whatever this Riga, while their trade fleet is in Viborg. So we should actually be able to trade quite fine, lose a bit less money per month. We're going to go after the Saxons in a minute as well because they are stopping us from converting the rest of Brandenburg. 144%, yeah, for the for them to be our vassal, which is a shame. You could take Erz and Moravia out of them. I am pretty sure that the Saxons are too big to vassalize as well. Yeah, of course they are. Could get them to return a few cores, but that wouldn't really help. Maybe release a nation. Manage to convert Brandenburg in the meantime. Where have our troops gone? They are standing in Potsdam. We're going to continue sieges of Saxony. We'll try to get as much out of this war as we can. If nothing else, we'll create a few smaller nations for us to take over later. We're going to send our converters into Marienburg, our missionaries, that is. We're losing a little bit of money because our army took a bit of damage. Wasn't too bad though. So Czech patriots in Moravia. Austria broke their alliance with Hungary. That's not good for Hungary, who is afraid of us at the moment. The Saxons are still not... well, they're now at medium, but I don't think we actually have any war score with them. Or do we? No. We need to take a few provinces, get them to release a few things, and we'll be fine. But perhaps get them to release Brandenburg again, so we can vassalize and annex it again. There are some Czech patriots now in Bohemerwald. Pretty sure the Palatinate will take care of them rather quickly. people in Oberlausitz. We're going to go improve relations with Frankfurt now. I think that's an important thing to do. We won the Battle of Brunswick, which is fantastic. There's some Czech patriots in Bohemia now. Saxony. Sorry guys for the past. There were 2 weird cuts, I know. It is simply the fact that... I don't know what the fact is. It's just, for some reason the game froze a few times. So there were weird cuts in the recording. I didn't want to just end the recording, because it's weird and sometimes the game doesn't save and I didn't want to lose anything. Therefore, I just left the weird cuts in. We actually... Why do we have a free... Why do we have a guy not doing anything? He should be sending stuff up from... I don't know, Vienna. There we go. More money into Lubeck. The end means more money for us. We're continuing our siege of Saxony. We're going to, I don't know, get them to do something for us. The Swedes, of course, in the meantime, still don't wish to peace out, and they haven't really taken a part in this war that much. I don't really want Altmark on Brunswick out of them. I see no point in getting Altmark and Brunswick out of them. We're going to get them to give us all their money, though. Transfer the trade power, which should increase our income as well. They are in the Lübeck trade node, as well as Frankfurt and Vienna trade node, and that will be it. What we'll do with them. That's the Saxons out of the war. We are now, actually, what we are going to do is peace out with Sweden now. We have a 51% war score. We can probably get a province or 2 out of this. I don't really want to go and invade Sweden. We can't get 2 provinces. Maybe these 2. No, we can get Oberlausitz out of it, which is good enough for me for now. What do you mean you won't give me all your money? One less. There we go. We'll still get 195 ducats out of them. And Oberlausitz. Which... I know I said I wouldn't. But I can't get them to release anything. I can't really get them to annul any treaties or transfer trade power, so we'll just do this for now, and we'll go to war with Bohemia again later. In Oberlausitz we have a smaller supply limit, but we are going to core it 95 admin points in 56 months. It'll actually take quite a few years, but should be okay. I mean, isn't that bad actually. We should be improving relations in Hesse now as well. Let's see. Munster is still being sieged quite significantly. Not really that strange of a thing. We lost the Castles against Bohemia. It's okay. We need to improve relations with them as well. Reconcile personal union with Prussia. We still can't integrate them, which isn't surprising. Just losing money, which isn't surprising. We're going to lower our armaments again quite significantly. And we have a new king. Our heir is... God! The Brandenburg had the Great Elector. I can't remember his name, but I know he was called the Great Elector, and he must have been at least a 644, which is what our heir is. A 644. That is a fantastic heir. It's going to do wonders for our technology and idea groups, simply because we have them in all 3 groups. We did lose a stability point because our king died, but even our current king, which is a 144, is going to be significantly better than what we had before. Therefore, we are quite happy, and our heir is a 644, and our heir is 5, while our king is 35. Therefore, we should actually switch over to the heir quite quickly. Quite excited about this. I know repaying loans like this is stupid, but I'm going to repay at least 2 of my loans. Milan became an administrative monarchy. We are going to become an administrative monarchy. We just need 100 admin points. It's actually better for us than if we're not. The growth of cities attracts serfs. It seems as if the serfs are moving out of the provinces in aim to earn a living in the capital. This is creating turmoil in the country, but our capital may benefit in the long run. Have to accept this, lose 1 base tax in Kalitz, gain 1 base tax in Stettin, and lose 1 stability, or the Serbs belong on their turf. Morale of armies goes down by 10%, and stability cost modifier goes down by 10% for 20 years. We're going to say that the Serbs belong on their turf. We can't afford to lose another stability. While Stettin want more base tax wouldn't be that bad, losing it somewhere else might be equally as bad, so. Okay guys, the game actually froze again in between, just after I was finishing my sentence. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. But I'm going to end the episode here. The episode should be normal length, perhaps a minute shorter than usual, about 19-20 minutes, but I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to go fix the issue because I'm quite sure I know what the issue is, and I'm going to record Thursday's episode because, as I said, this week is pre-recorded, like last week was pre-recorded, simply because I'm probably going to be away all week. There are a few late Christmas there's a late Christmas party I'm going to, and there are a few New Year's parties that I kind of want to see and meet a few friends and go skiing for a bit. Therefore, I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know it was war. I know we wanted Bohemia to be our vassal, but we couldn't get them, so in the next war, one more war. Next war we will. We will get them in the next war. That is it for this episode. If you guys like this episode, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time,